Good morning, students. Now, this is the class 12 poem of the named Dover Bridge. The poet's name is Matthew Arnold, and we'd like to see that what kind of poet was Matthew Arnold was. Let's start with the name, how it is linked with the name of the poem Dover Bridge. Okay. Now, he was an English poet. He was a celebrity critic. He was known as cultural critic. The subject he wrote on modern society and moral instructions. Now we go through that, the poem. It is quite interesting poem. As we go through that, he was known as a third great Victorian poet, along with Alfred Lord Tennyson and Robert Browning. Now, his poem is known for simplicity and lucidity and very straightforward approach towards the poem. And we'll see that this poem, and it is the layer of meanings there. You can go through that. As well as the Matthew Arnold poem is very interesting. Now let's come to the name of the poem, Dover Bridge. Dover Bridge is a geographical area. It is English ferry port in Kent County and faces Calais, which is in France, and this is the most narrow part of English Channel, which divides England from France. The beaches of these areas are of small pebbles. In this poem, Arnold expresses his frustrations at the modern world. He also expresses that this kind of situation neither love nor joy, nor light nor certitude, nor peace nor love for pain. Now is the result of the decline of the faith on the religion. Now he is preferring that the faith is somewhere is dropping down, and due to the modern technology and due to the advancement of the scientific part. Let's move to the setting of the poem. It is in the dramatic monologue, and we see that why it is dramatic monologue, because it has a theatric quality and has a narrative and a speech by a person, and it gives a feeling to reader out to the audience. Only one person speaks, so it is dramatic monologue, but there is another character but no dialogue from other person with him. It's a description about the nature. Now it has the whole description about the nature, that is near the beach, which he is seeing in front of him from the room. Now let's go through by the lines of poem. The sea is calm tonight, the tide is full of moon lies fair. Upon the straits, on the French coast, the light glints and is gone. The cliff of England stand, glimmering and vast out in the tranquil bay. Come to the window, sweet in the night air. Now we can see that in the first stanza only, that means in the sixth line, that is Come to the window, sweet is the night air. Now we can see that means one person is also accompanying with him, with the poet, who is addressing. Okay, now it's the poet's companion, mostly likely to be his wife there. Now here Beach has given that such kind of sadness and melancholy. Now the speaker is trying to be speaking about the honest and sharing his feeling with his companion. Although the nature is beautiful because he's looking from the outside of the room and he's watching the beach over there. So what he want to make it that, but the feeling of the poet is quite sad there because he's looking outside the sea and the feeling of the poet is totally sad. That's what the companion is listening to him at that moment, because the conversation between the one person is totally silent, the companion is totally silent, because it is confirmed that one person, one companion, his wife is along with him there. Now here the companion is very helpful in this particular situation when the Matthew is speaking, and this important message he wants to give from the poem. Now in this second stanza, when we go through that, the poet is also reminding about the Sophocles. The Sophocles. Now, who is the Sophocles? We can go through that. He is a playwright. Also heard this sound. The playwright has also heard this sound. And even though when he was sitting near the seashore, he is also able to understand that his mindset is also brought about the particular human suffering, and he is also feeling the sad. Now the difference is here that Matthew Arnold is watching the sea from the room, and here the Sophocles is making the watch about or seeing the ocean and sea from outside nearby the ocean there. And the both are feeling the same situation, that is a human suffering and the pain there. Now they are likely, that means the Sophocles is saying that are likely muddy water, and they are ebbing and floating, that is going in and out in human misery. The speaker also feels sadness hearing similar sounds on the northern sea, which are far away from the Sophocles. It was able to see, that means it is quite far away. Now he says that he is feeling the similar sense. Now here Matthew Arnold is feeling that he is also feeling the similar sense of sadness that Sophocles had also experienced many years ago. Now let's come to the third stanza. The sea of faith was once to at the full and round earth's shore lay like the folds of a bright girdle furled, but now I only hear it melancholy, long withdrawing roar, retreating to the breath of the night went down the vast edges drear and naked shingles of the world. Now here in this third stanza, that is the poet want to reveal that human faith as well as the religious faith is once covered the entire earth like the sea water. What he says, the emptiness of the modern world, which he believes is devoid of the religious faith. And when we move to the next stanza, that is the fourth stanza, we can go through that. I am reading the lines of the fourth stanza. Ah, love, let us be true to me another, for the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy nor love, nor light, nor sanctitude, nor peace, nor help for pain, and we are here as on the darkling plain, swept with confused alarm of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night. Now, this is the last stanza of this poem, that is the Dover Beach. Now, Matthew Arnold is urging his companion. Now, he is urging to his companion to be faithful. That means he is again and again urging in this poem. That we can see that the line over there, that means it is quoted as the we there. That means the Matthew Arnold is urging his companion to be faithful to each other by saying that modern world seem to be so beautiful, but actually it is not like that. We are able to see the modern world as a so beautiful part, but actually when we are realizing the things, but actually it is not in a so beautiful thing. That means somewhere that the things, that means the peace, the certainty and joy, somewhere it is not there as the advent of the technology has moved up. Now he thinks that this kind of world we cannot find any hope, where there is no love and peace. That means he is thinking about that this kind of world, if the world is moving in this form only, there will be no hope he want to mention in this stanza. Now at the last three lines, when we go through that is then various critics has been interpreted by the Matthew Arnold's assessment of the morally corrupted, devoid religious faith and the modern world, which is full of pride and vanity. Now he basically says that if the true lovers with true, that means to each other, true lovers true to each other and be honest with each other, that alone will provide solace in the world. That means he is giving more stress on the love and affection, that means two companions should be there. Because world does not provide that kind of hope or solace. So the poem ends with two lovers or the companions standing to each other. That means it is when the person is standing to each other, they are in the lover form and the companion, and they are mutual understanding with the love and solace over there. Now we can see here there. That means some poetry imagery is there. That is, in the we can go through that. That's the visual and the auditory part over there. That means describing sea, waves, as well as light. Now sea meets with moon, and even though the grating roars of pebbles. That is the auditory part over there. In this poem, the metaphor have been used with the word the sea of faith. Now when we come to the similes, that means the line is there, like the folds of a bright cradle furled. Now we can go through, that's the enjambment also. The poet has used the enjambment. That means the continuity part of the lines is moving in a smooth form. We can see the enjambment in the line number 9 to 14 there. Now the theme of the poem is love as the last solace. That he want to, Matthew Arnold want to make reveal that the only love is the main solace, that is the remedy of this Dover Bridge. Now this is a wonderful poem, so you can learn it and make it in a very good form. And thank you all my students.